Wes Anderson's love of symmetry is no secret. Usually, the discussion is focused on his symmetrical framing. But Anderson also uses symmetry in his editing. Today, we're going to focus on 3 techniques Anderson uses to edit his shot sizes, blocking, and timing. This is Wes Anderson's symmetrical editing. Make sure you check out our previous videos on filmmakers like Anderson, and hit subscribe to have new videos delivered to your inbox. Overall, Anderson's filmmaking is more stylized than it is naturalistic, especially in his later work. From the performances and dialogue,
I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some.
To the camera movement and production design. Anderson loves a symmetrical frame, but there is also a symmetry to the way he edits these shots together.
What are you talking about?
Instead of a mirror image between the left and right side of the image, we get identical compositions, repeated blocking and staging, or uniform shot lengths. Is this just an aesthetic choice, or is something else at work? Let's start with shot types. Shot reverse shot is a very common technique in dialogue scenes. We see one side of the conversation, followed by a complementary angle of the other side. Anderson uses this technique as well, but he takes it a little further.
Are you listening to me?
In some cases, instead of staging the camera at an angle, he'll shoot the subject straight on.
What did Ethel say?
So when he cuts to a nearly identical reverse,
she thinks about it.
The composition and framing are aligned. This technique draws our attention to the relationships between the characters who might be in love or at odds.
It's not for sale.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is. Yes, it is. All artists sell all their work. It's what makes you an artist, selling it.
In this sequence from the Royal Tenenbaums, symmetrical shot types highlight both the similarities and differences of these characters, connected by one event.
Yeah, well, now he's really dying.
Ready?
Run it.
I'm very sorry, Margot.
That's okay. Not actually related anyway.
The identical compositions allow us to compare and contrast their varying personalities through the dramatically different production design surrounding them.
True.
Instead of perfect alignment, Anderson will also pair complementary compositions. But this strategy doesn't have to focus on just characters. We can also find symmetrical compositions in Anderson's signature overhead inserts. Anderson and his editors will also create patterns of shots as well. In this sequence, we get an identical pattern of 3 shots.
Get me Mr. George at the Chateau Lux, please.
A hotel key.
Happy birthday.
The concierge is pulled away.
Take over.
Happy birthday.
Hello, Ivan.
To the front desk.
Got it.
And then the pattern repeats. But symmetrical editing isn't only relegated to shot types and compositions. Wes Anderson will often cut between symmetrical blocking and staging, creating mini patterns between how the characters and/or the camera moves. Here, symmetry represents a common goal.
Were you followed?
I doubt it.
Good. Is that a cat in there?
Sam and Susie are visibly in sync with each other.
Can you read a map?
Uh-huh.
I do cartography. I feel we should go halfway today and halfway tomorrow since you're a less experienced hiker and you're wearing Sunday school shoes.
They're not really Sunday school
Here.
shoes. Oh, thank you.
Both the blocking and staging are practically mirror images. The technique is perhaps best displayed in the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Come outside, please.
Now, wait a minute. Sit down, Zero. His papers are in order. I cross-referenced them myself with the Bureau of Labor and Servitude. You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant. He hasn't done anything wrong.
This back-and-forth cutting on their eyes builds both tension and comedy.
Stop it!
We see these characters are sharing this experience beat for beat.
Take your hands off my lobby boy!
Through symmetrical blocking and staging, Anderson reinforces an important bond between two characters. Symmetrical action also creates a strong rhythm, just like Anderson's next technique. Anderson will often use this idea of symmetry in the rhythm and timing of his shots. In some cases, he will cut from shot to shot at nearly identical intervals, or he will match shots together with the exact same length. In both scenarios, it creates a distinct sense of rhythm.
Was she upset?
I don't think so.
What did she say?
She nodded.
What did you say?
This is most evident when used in conversation to emphasize the unique lilt of Anderson's dialogue, which is often snappy and to the point. According to editor Andrew Weisblum, Anderson's dialogue is very rhythmic and it has a very specific musicality to it. And so, the timing of the edits work in combination with the dialogue to create this tight and controlled pacing.
Jump! Where? Here! When? Now! Why? What? Let's take a vote.
Using symmetrical timing can also make a plan seem like clockwork, down to the frame. The first 3 watch inserts are exactly the same length, as are these 3 shots from Isle of Dogs. In the opening credits of the Royal Tenenbaums, each character's title card is exactly 160 frames, with 2 exceptions. The first one for Royal is 2 frames longer, and the final shot of Richie is extended to over double that length. But can you guess how many frames we get until his name disappears? That's right, 160 frames. These techniques aren't always used in isolation. Here's a scene that combines all of these techniques. See if you can spot them.
Wait a second.
Symmetrical shot sizes, blocking and staging, compositions, and timing, all in one scene. Wes Anderson's editing symmetry goes beyond a simple aesthetic choice. It's a way to create connection, rhythm, comedy, and tension. To reach this degree of precision, Wes Anderson does extensive preparation. If you're looking for a similar level of artistic control, start planning your shots with Studio Binder's storyboard software. What other types of symmetry do you see in Anderson's work? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe, enable notifications, and we'll see you in our next journey through the art and craft of filmmaking.